Hi everybody. Welcome to my office here at Fitness with Philip Bondi. My name is Philip Bondi and I'm going to be starting a new video segment called Tales from the Fitness Desk. And what it's going to be is it's going to be a source for fitness, nutrition information, as well as a chance for me to, as a professional, give my professional opinion on some trends that I see, how to go about making changes in your life that are positive, and also me just commenting on a variety of topics that may have nothing to do with fitness at all. So today I'm actually going to talk about something that I've kind of noticed at least with my clients and as professionals or even as just general people. You might be noticing it yourself and just be too afraid to admit it, but I'm noticing that a lot of my clients do not know how to accurately read a food label and really what to look for, which is a little surprising considering just how common food labels are, but really we're never really taught to read a food label. So I want to go over a few things that that I think will really help you when shopping to select really healthy items. So the first thing that I always do is check the ingredients. Because I'm really big on ingredients. If there's not healthy ingredients in the product, I generally assume that the product's not healthy for me and I'm not going to put it in my body. So what you want to look for are about the first 5 to 10 ingredients. Those are the ingredients that make up the majority of the product itself, okay? For instance, if you are eating tortilla chips, corn tortilla chips. Corn flour should probably be within the first 10 ingredients because that's going to be a major ingredient to the product. If not, it's probably artificially flavored. You do want to look at the entire list though, and the reason for that being is that sometimes there'll be very small amounts of crap that are put in the product and are kind of hidden at the back, like high fructose corn syrup, or something that you're allergic to. So you want to make sure to check for those things before you actually buy the product, because you don't want to find out later that it has either junk food or has something that you're allergic to. The next thing I look at is serving size and calorie amount. So you have to understand, sometimes you might buy something in a set package that doesn't look very big, but the serving size is actually not the entire package. So the serving size might only be, in a small bag of chips, might only be 10 chips out of the 30 chips in the bag. So you have to look at those things because the calorie amount is only set for the serving size. So it's only for, let's say you've got a bag of chips and the serving size is 10 chips. The calories that are given on the label are only for those 10 chips. If you eat more, you're eating more calories. So you have to understand that, especially if you're calorie tracking. The next thing you want to look at is the macronutrient breakdown. So when you're looking at carbohydrates, you're going to notice that there's like a total number of carbohydrates. Then there's a dietary fiber listing and a sugar listing. You want that sugar number to be as low as possible. Okay, you don't want to have very much sugar in your diet, and if you can have none, that'd be awesome. You want the dietary fiber to be very high, okay? Fiber is good for you, it cleanses out your system, and it generally means there's less sugar, and it means the carbohydrate is going to digest slower, which therefore means you're not going to have as severe of a blood sugar spike. Then what you want to do is you want to take those two numbers, combine them, and subtract them from the total number of carbohydrates, and that is your net carbohydrate amount, okay? You do want to watch that amount. You want to make sure it's not too high, especially for something that's not like one of your primary foods, like rice or potatoes, a primary staple. If it's something that's junk or like a snack and it's like really high in net carbs, you kind of want to watch out for that, all right? We want to make sure it has a decent amount of protein. Some products are going to have more protein than others. Obviously, chips are not going to be very high in protein. But you do want to have some protein, especially like in breads. The higher the protein and fiber content, generally the healthier the bread is. And then with fat, you want to look at not only the saturated fat levels, because saturated fat is the kind of fat that tends to contribute to cardiovascular disease, but you also want to look at the polyunsaturated fat because that tends to behave like saturated fat, and you want to look at trans fat. Trans fat is really sneaky because it's not saturated fat, but it basically is just as bad for you. So you want to watch out for that. And then also too with the micronutrients and the macronutrients, you're going to see percent daily values. Unless you're eating a 2,000 calorie diet, which is what those percent daily values are based on, you want to completely ignore those numbers because they mean absolutely nothing unless you're eating a 2,000 calorie diet. So I hope that really helps you guys. I want you guys eating healthy food. So I hope this will give you that information that you need. Follow me on Facebook. My Facebook is Fitness with Philip Bondi. That's Philip with one L. Follow me on YouTube. That's also Fitness with Philip Bondi. Be sure to click subscribe and watch all my videos. I've got a bunch on there. And then also to log on to my website, which is www.fitfresno.com, and that also I also post blogs on there. I post video blogs on there, so that's a great resource for information, and it also gives you my contact info. Until the next Tales from the Training Desk, I hope you enjoyed this. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.